there's an initiative inviting people to spend time outside and learn something new about nature in Alberta. Sean Feagan from Nature Conservancy of Canada joins us this morning. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Great to have you with us. Why don't you first off start by telling us what the Alberta May Plant Count initiative is?
Yeah, so the May Plant Count, it was started by Nature Alberta and the Alberta Native Plant Council actually in the 1970s, so it's almost 50 years old, and it's a yearly initiative to count plants to document what's called floral phenology, so basically the timing of flowering plants, and just get people outside and enjoying nature.
Okay, and how can this initiative help natural areas across Alberta?
Yeah, well, I think the thing is, there's not a lot of data collection going on for our native plants. And so this creates great baseline data for knowing where our native species are and also their populations. It can also help us understand the spread of invasive species, which is really important for NCC. We're always battling invasive species, unfortunately. And then kind of looking at the timing of flowering, we can understand how that is changing over time as well.
Okay, and what types of areas will people help if they participate?
Yeah, I think what's beautiful about this initiative is people can go out anywhere, their favorite natural space. Yeah, as I said, this initiative is being put on by two organizations, but NCC wanted to join the fun, and so we're holding three events next week. So one on Thursday and two on Friday. One on Friday is at a property in the Beaver Hills. So that's the land behind me. It's a beautiful area east of Edmonton. It's a priority for conservation because of the forests and wetlands that it contains. And so, yeah, so people can join an event. If you go to natureconservancy.ca/events, you can sign up there. Or you can just visit an NCC site. NCC has over 100 sites across the province that people can visit. Bunchberry Meadows is one that maybe your viewers are familiar with. So maybe visit one of those, spend some time in nature, and document some plants.
Very cool. Okay, Sean, why would you say it's important for us to know more about native plant species here in Alberta?
Yeah, well, I think native plants, probably the most obvious one is how they support our pollinators, which ultimately support our food supply. I think everyone likes eating berries and apples, and those things are dependent upon our native pollinators, which in turn are dependent upon our native plants for things like floral resources, nesting habitat, that sort of thing. Also, they're just cool. They're cool, they're pretty. I think there's a bit of a native plant revolution happening across North America. People are turning to these beautiful species. They're planting them in their gardens. They're rescuing them from development sites. They're supporting conservation to ensure that these species have habitat in which to live. So I think it's a really exciting and positive time for native plant conservation.
Okay, and again, Sean, how can someone participate if they want to get involved in the initiative?
Yeah, probably the best way is just to Google May Plant Count, see the Nature Alberta website. You can look at our NCC event page if you want to sign up. All the data is collected through the iNaturalist app, which is a smartphone app, really incredible app. It uses image recognition algorithms to identify plants, and it also connects you with a community of plant specialists that can help you identify. So I think, one really important thing to underscore is you don't have to be an expert. Anyone can participate. You just go look for some flowers.
Very cool. I want to thank you so much for joining us and maybe getting people involved and learning more about their natural environment.
Oh, thanks so much, and I hope people do come out.
Yeah, for more information about the May Plant Count, check out naturealberta.ca.